Well, it's the end of June. The water's finally warmed up into the 60s, almost 70 degrees. It's time to break out the bottom bouncers and the spinners and start catching some walleyes. Got to dial that boat into about 1 mile an hour. Drop these babies down. Find your favorite color. Drop one of those in behind it. Piece of cake. We're gonna go over all that right now. There you go. Walleyes on spinners. Super easy, super effective. One of my favorite ways to fish. This little walleye right there. 18, 19 incher. Not keeping any of the day, so we're going to toss that one back. Oh, a little double header action here. All right, I'll take it. Talk for a second here about our line selection. What I'm running, I've got a 7-foot Cabela's medium light walleye prodigy rod. I'm running 10-pound fire line for my main line, down to a 3/4 ounce bottom bouncer. We're fishing in about 12 to 15 feet, so we're running 3/4 ounces. We get 10 feet or so, we maybe drop down to a 1/2 ounce. We run about 1/4 ounce for every 5 feet. Running, this is a spinner I tied myself. Got about a 6-foot, 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. Run back to a double hook system for night crawlers. The 7-foot rod is phenomenal for having that soft tip, but then still a lot of backbone. So when you get that initial bite, you're not pulling the spinner out of the fish's mouth because you're traveling at about a 1 mile an hour. So see if we can't get back in there and get a few more. Oh yeah, right in the front hook. Beauty.
Spinner walleye there.
We found the sweet spot today. It's about 1 mile an hour, dragging some Colorado blades. We're in about 8 feet of water. Ooh, yeah, Dad. There we go. All right.
21.
While we're doing the spinner fishing, I really love running a braided main line just because of the feel it gives you as that line's cutting through the water. With a monofilament, you're not sometimes feeling those rocks or weeds that you're dragging across. With that power line, every little bump on the bottom you're feeling. If you're dragging a little low, you can take a little in, or if you're not feeling anything, you can drop back and get a good feel of what you're going across on the bottom. Gives you all the advantage as to keeping that bait down in the strike zone for longer. about what you're doing today, Dad.
Well, we're just trolling with some spinner baits and crawler harnesses. And picking up some nice walleyes like this. Nice looking fish. About 20 inches.
You want to put him on the board?
Guess not. Guess he got away.
You know, it's a great technique to cover a lot of ground when these nice summer walleyes are on the feed. They're spread out on all kinds of structure, you know, some in the weeds, some on the rocks, but you gotta cover ground. You know, running at 1 to 1.5 miles an hour, dragging these things around, you can cover a ton of lake in a short period of time and pick up a pile of nice walleyes just like this one. Thanks for watching.